Richician!
Hey YouTube, Richician84 here, and welcome to Q&A number 134. Wow, has it really been a week since I last uploaded anything? What, on this channel? That's crazy. But hopefully, you guys will have been able to catch up on all my uploads, as I know I upload very consistently. And hope you had a great Easter. Anyway, let's kick the Q&A off. So the first question is from Pokemaster Cube. Is there a place to put any deck requests for your duels? Yeah, you can just make a request on pretty much any Yu-Gi-Oh related video, to be honest. Preferably duel videos, I guess. Or you can request them in a Q&A. So I guess Q&As and duel videos would be preferable, because at least that way it's relevant to the video. But keep in mind, of course, it's not easy for me to do requests at the moment, but I will do the best I can. Next questions are from Matt and Alison Welch. 1. You and Emma just inherited millions and millions of dollars to be able to build a machine to take you both wherever you want. What would you use the machine for? Your options are listed below. Well, I guess because we're British it would be pounds. A. Travel through time. B. Travel through space. C. Travel through different dimensions. Or D. Travel through alternate universes. Ooh, that's a tough one. Actually, wait, no it isn't. Space. Definitely space, because Emma would really love to explore space, and so would I. I mean, Saturn's her favourite planet, so I'm pretty sure she'd love to see that, which would be great for me, because Titan is my favourite moon, so I'd love to go there, and Mars, or even further beyond. So yeah, space it is. 2. Have you seen the trailer for Beetlejuice 2? Or have you seen the first film back from 1988? I have not seen the trailer for this, no. I didn't know about it. Well, maybe I kinda did, but forgot about it. But no, I've only seen the first film from 1988. It was a while ago, but yeah, that's what I saw. And of course I did see the cartoon when I was a kid. And Sparkman91 is back. Woo! He says, sorry I've been unwell this past few weeks, also I couldn't think of any questions, doing a lot better now. Hey, don't apologise, okay? There's nothing to apologise for, you know. Being ill can't be helped. I know you just had it pretty bad and needed to get better, so honestly, it's fine, don't worry about it. Sonic trivia. Did you know that there is a bit of a continuity error when it comes to Blaze the Cat? No, I did not. In her debut game Sonic Rush, she was meant to be a princess from another dimension who was also kind of that dimension's Sonic. What? In Sonic 2006, however, she is Silver's companion and is from the future. That last part I didn't know about, because I have played Sonic 06. I didn't know about the first game, though. Then again, I've not played Sonic Rush. So, I guess, the Sonic 06 appearance is canon? Maybe? I don't know. Did you also know that Sonic 06 had a very rushed and troubled development? No, I did not. This caused a lot of cut content, like a dynamic day and night cycle, along with all the glitches and poor loading time. Ah, that would explain the poor loading time. I don't remember any glitches, and I guess the day and night cycle must have been saved for Sonic Unleashed. Unless the... maybe. Um... yeah, that is unfortunate. But I still prefer Sonic 06 over Sonic Unleashed. I could rant about Sonic Unleashed till the cows come home. Did you also know that Chaos from Sonic Adventure is meant to be a mutated Chow? I didn't even think about that. Then again, I guess it must make sense since after the final battle, Chows are surrounding Chaos, and he went back to becoming gentle. Although, I guess it's different from the Sonic the Comic counterpart, where he was basically a mutated Draken Prosecutor in Sonic the Comic. Whereas in my Sonic series, the one I showed before, he was meant to be a bit of both. I guess that's something I didn't think through, but maybe... but if I remember correctly, he did start out as a Draken Prosecutor, then became Chaos, and then became a gentle mutated Chow. Weird how that worked, I know. Then again, when I did that series, there were a lot of things that I didn't think through when writing it, but still, it was just for the fun of it, that's all it was. Anyway, Yu-Gi-Oh! Questions. What are your thoughts on erratas? I'm not really a big fan since they tend to ruin the card most of the time. Well, it depends what the errata is. There's some I like, some I don't mind, some I'm not too keen on. What I will say though is that I'm very happy that Chaos Emperor Dragon and Ring of Destruction were errated, because, as I mentioned before, they used to be my top two most hated cards in the entire game. Like, they were just so degenerate and toxic and bullshit. Like, as I've said many times, the Yatterlock just made my life a misery 20 years ago. And I was glad that the Chaos Emperor got banned and then errata. Same with Ring of Destruction, which was such a cheap way to end duels. I mean, I know I've said all this before, but I'm just saying it again in case anyone missed those discussions. That was one of the things the few things I hate about GOAT format and other formats where pre-errata ring was legal. The opponent destroying their own monster just to take that last cheap shot at my life points. I mean, it's... like I said, it's so cheap, dirty, dishonourable and Wait, is it disrespectful? Well, I guess it would be. I feel like that's sort of disrespecting your own monster in a way, just destroying it just to get a cheap, easy win. I mean, I guess in situations where there's no choice, like if you have to play Dark Hole, then you know it's I don't know how to say it. I mean, disrespecting the monster isn't intentional, I guess, but sometimes it's the only way to push through and win. But well, in any case, Ring of Destruction for game is still cheap, god damn it, and I'm glad it was errated. I'm trying to think of anything that's been errated that I didn't like. Because yeah, there's been quite a few. Oh, what the hell was it that was mentioned recently about getting an errata? It was something that was unbanned in the OCG. I'm just drawing a complete blank here. Anyway, going back to your question, I'm just trying to remember absolutely everything that's been errated. I can't think of any erratas that I don't like. I dread to think how Pot of Greed could be errated. But I see what you mean. Well, erratas we've had have been absolutely great. At the same time, there's those iconic cards that you wouldn't want to see get an errata, because it does ruin how classic it is. Like you say, I don't know if I'd want Pot of Greed to be errated, for instance. But for the most part, I like erratas, or I'm just not fussed about them. 2. Thoughts on Speed Duel possibly being cancelled in Europe? Well, I'm actually really disappointed about this, along with the fact that the latest Speed Duel set, Midterm Destruction, isn't coming to the UK. Because I do enjoy speed duels, and I want to have more speed duels, but I guess it might be tricky to do if it's going to be cancelled in Europe, along with the fact that there's hardly anyone else who's up for it. I know you're always up for it, but can't think of anyone else who's showing interest. It sucks. I'm hoping Konami will change their mind and give us a speed duel product over here, but we'll see. 3. If Dark Magician didn't exist, who would be your ace monster? Well, that depends on whether or not other classic boss monsters would still be around. I guess in that case it would either be Blue Eyes White Dragon, because I'm a big Blue Eyes fan, or Summoned Skull. Blue Eyes, because, well, it's one of the greatest classic monsters ever, and Summoned Skull because, well, it's still a Yugi card, and still a 2500 ace monster. Otherwise, yeah, if we're not taking classic boss monsters into account, then that would be Elemental Hero Shining Flare Wingman, considering that he's my second favourite card and my favourite hero monster, so that would make sense. And last question, would you rather Delinquent Duo come back or Trap Dust Shoot? Trap Dust Shoot, definitely Trap Dust Shoot. I mean, yeah, it can be disruptive and a pain in the arse. I would much rather have that used on me than have Delinquent Duo rip 2 cards out of my hand. Which of course is the other thing I hate about GOAT format. Like, why that card, Ring of Destruction, a nobleman I've crossed out were legal back then is beyond me. Right? They're so fucking annoying and toxic. Like, if they were banned back then I'd be more willing to play Go format games. Yeah, I think I would much rather lose one card from my hand than have two ripped out of my hand and sent to the graveyard. Trap Dust Shoot is just tame by comparison, because at least it puts back monsters and into the deck, along with the fact that if I have no monsters in hand, it does nothing, and it can't be activated if I have 3 or less. So yeah, that answers that question. And that's it for questions in this episode. Thanks a lot for your guys' questions, and if you've got any other questions you want to ask me, post them in the comments down below. And remember, I do these episodes every Tuesday afternoon or evening, UK time, so be sure to get your questions in before then, so that you don't miss out. Thanks again, stay safe, and I'll catch you guys later. See ya. Thank you very much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to the Richician YouTube channel.